See, and I'm going to give you a gem that I give my clients.
Okay.
Because I think it'll help you with at least finding someone to go the next step with.
Okay.
I always tell my clients, give yourself doors of access.
Okay.
Not everybody can go through every door. Not every door is meant for them. But say door one is, okay, I need to see consistency. Can this guy be consistent for at least 30 days, 15 days, 7 days? Give yourself a time period.
Okay.
For me, it's usually 3 because niggas, they usually show their mask after 3 days or take off their mask after 3 days.
Oh, I thought niggas be lying for longer than that.
They usually say something around that 3 days, 72 hour. Like,
all right, so now,
it's usually something like real small detail, but like it usually snowballs to something else. So for me, it's that consistency. Can you be consistent? All right. The next step, can you take me out as often as I like to go out? Me, I'm a Fridays girl. I'm a TGIF. Mm-hmm. I just found out Deuces is a wonderful place to go on Friday on 119th or 115th in Pulaski. I want to go to Deuces every Friday. If I'm not there with you, I'll be there with my girls. So which can you show me that you'll show up? Mm-hmm. All right, you showed up 2 Fridays, 3 Fridays. Now we're good. We're going for a whole month now at this point. Mm-hmm. The next door is the sex good? Because by this time you have shown me and given me enough earplay that I'm like, all right, I like you a little bit more. So let me see what the sex is. Mm-hmm. Are you giving me head on the first day? If not, door closed. No more talking. We're gone. Mm-hmm. All right, head plus the dick is good. Door 3 is gone. We in door 4 now. Mm-hmm. What is this next step? What are we is this a consistent thing now? Are we dating? Are we just talking? Now I want to define this relationship.
And that's a month in?
About 30 days. Because I move fast, though, because I'm a hopeless romantic. I move fast in general. I love to love. And usually these niggas don't make it past their door 3. So I'm not concerned about door 4 or 5 generally. But those are the doors of access. I'm not giving myself and giving my time and giving my energy to everyone I meet. That's reckless, and I'm not a reckless person. But I like to have fun. I love male attention. I know I'm sexy. So let me do my research. Right. You know, let me get in the field. Let me see what's to it. And I have met some incredible people. Just changing my perspective on dating and meeting people. I have met some great friends, have had some great sex all year. I have connected people that didn't necessarily work for me, but I knew they worked for somebody else. Pass them. Well, I won't say pass them along because that sounds a little crazy, but I pass them along.
She done passed you hoochies on to the next.
Yes,
but that's what it, okay.
But everybody that I suggest or recommend that they start talking to or dating, they know they didn't pass door 2 with me. So basically they're free to roam around as much as they want. Right. But yeah, just have those doors of access so that you're not wasting all that wonderful time you got in this life.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So give niggas 3 days. Give them 3 days. I could
to be consistent.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at 3 days because if we texting like crazy the first day and then I don't hear from you the second day, by third day, but I don't know. That seems a little aggressive. Like I just met you.
Your time is aggressive.
I'm probably the reason that we didn't text for the second day.
But it's the attention. Okay, yours might not be 3 days, but yours might be 7. How can he keep me interested in 7 days?
Okay, so my timeline has always been 14 days.
Okay.
Because I feel like if I don't like you by day 14, I'm never gonna like you. Okay. I think 14 days is probably when I take my mask off.
That's real. Although I don't recommend women wear a mask.
I don't think I honestly, I mean, I'm joking, but I don't think I really wear a mask. I think I show you the crazy up front. Yeah. Cause I don't want you to think that I tricked you at all. Like if I got a problem with something, if we getting into it 8 days after
this is the real me. This is all me.
Like I got a problem. What we finna do about it? Yeah. And it's okay if we don't ever speak again because I probably wasn't gonna speak to you ever again anyways.
That's me too.
That's interesting.
Okay, wait. So may I ask another question?
Go ahead.
Do you ever spin the block?
On niggas?
Or, yeah, on any of your lovers? Any of them?
No.
All right.
Yeah, no. The only person that technically got spent on is the Aquarius.
Okay.
And that is because that was nuance. So the Aquarius, that was my first boyfriend. Like 8th grade. I'm valedictorian. He's salutatorian. Like, yeah. And then we break up. We go to high school. We reconnect after high school.
Okay.
I'm single. I don't know what the fuck he was. That wasn't my business. I was single. We reconnect, but we don't have sex. So that is what 5 years of us knowing each other from the age of 13, 14 to 19. Never have sex, but you know we kissed a bunch. And then we stopped talking again. We reconnect after I have my daughter. So at this point, I'm like 23.
Older.
Like 23. Yeah, 23. Actually, that's exactly how old I was. I was 23. And we have sex this time. And I'm like, oh my God, that's great sex.
Okay.
That's cool. And then I wonder if he listened to my show. And then there was a situation where we started having we was like having sex like because what we found out that we lived like really close to each other. Like we ran into each other on the bus, and he's like, I'm like, he's in this building, I'm in this building. Like it was completely random. It was in the suburbs. Like it was that's I'm like. So then we reconnect, we have sex, and we had sex like maybe 3 times. The 4th time, he was like, yeah, I want to come over. And I was like, nah, my grandma here. My grandma really was there. But for me, at that particular moment, it was not on my terms, but on his terms, and I didn't like that.
Okay.
That's what it was. Because any other time was on my terms. Like, I called you over because I wanted you to come over. So, the moment that you said, like, oh, like, and I'm like, wait, are you asking me for pussy? I don't like that.
Yeah. Because when man asks, it's kind of corny. It's
no,
like
but he wasn't, he didn't ask. It was on some...
Let me just come over.
I want to, and I'm like, I don't really.
So was he controlling or were you controlling?
I never said he was the control. I never said he was controlling.
Okay.
I never said he was controlling.
Okay.
So for me, I was like, no, I don't like this, and so we stopped talking again. Then fast forward another like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
We reconnect again. I'm single.
He's something.
He's not my business. Because here's the thing. When we connected and we had sex, I never asked him, was he in a relationship? And I am 100% certain he was in one.
Okay.
So even though we lived right next to each other, I know that he was in a relationship. We never talked about it, but it was not like I didn't know.
Right.
I know. I'm Scorpio. I'm going to find out anyway. So that's just, I just didn't speak on it, right?
Right.
So then fast forward, I'm single. He's a man. And we have sex again. And I'm like, I didn't like the sex this time.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck that was for. So now I'm like, we stopped communicating again.
The final goodbye?
No, it was not the final goodbye.
Okay, because Aquarius has something wrong.
In 2021,
another 4 years later.
Because what the fuck is So 2021, we I must have made a Facebook status or something like that, and I was like, whoever can tell me like 5 facts about myself that random people like something that I haven't really made public knowledge type shit. I was like, if you could tell me first person to tell me 5 facts about myself, I'm gonna take them out on a date. He comments and he gets them right.
All 5? I'm tempted to say that's a good man, Savannah.
I'm not saying that he wasn't. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take you out. We goes out. We have a good time. We start back fucking around with each other.
Okay.
Then like a month later, I tell him, I was like, my mama said that you're my boyfriend. What we doing? Mm-hmm. Because my mama really did say like, okay, I see y'all what y'all got going on. I'm like, I don't know. Let me ask him. He laughed.
What's funny?
Oh, don't worry. Cause we both finna laugh.
Oh.
So he laughed. He didn't take it serious. He didn't give me a straight answer. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. I don't hold on to it. I don't keep pressing him like, so you ain't gonna answer.
Yes.
Like, no.
Don't never do that.
No
need.
Noted. Mm-hmm. So then we gets through my birthday.
Okay.
Cause this was like maybe a week or 2 before my birthday or whatever. We gets through my birthday or whatever. Now it's Thanksgiving. And I do Thanksgiving with my friends. Like I don't be really going to my family house or anything like that. When I was in relationships, I always went to my whoever I was dating's house type shit or whatever. But I'm single. We're dating, but we're clearly not in a relationship because I asked you like 10 days ago.
It's very clear. Yeah.
So he's trying to come to like my friend's house and see me on Thanksgiving. And I'm like kind of confused because we didn't make plans to do that. Like if you wanted to see me, I could have went with you to your people's house or whatever the case is, but you are overly insisting on coming to see me. And we finna go to a bar. We ate Thanksgiving already. It's 3 pretty girls. We finna go to the bar and get drunk on Thanksgiving. Yeah. Don't care. Like, and so he was like, oh, I'm trying to come over there and like, take a nap with you. And I'm like, because I told him.
Now that would have irritated me.
So he was like, now the reason that he said take a nap with me is because I had ate an edible and I told him I was about to take a nap.
Okay.
And so he was like, oh, I want to come take a nap with you. And I'm like, yeah. Like,
that still would have irritated me. I was just kind
of brushing it off because, again, if you wanted to make Thanksgiving plans with me, you should have did that before the day of. And now you trying to like whatever. And I'm not on that. Like he was FaceTiming me while I was eating. I was like, I'm going to call you back. Bye. And then he called me back. And I'm like, what's going on here? Confusion. I'm confusion because I asked you what we were doing and you laughed. So proceeds to go with my friends. The next day, that's Black Friday. I go out again with my friends. Get drunk again.
Yeah.
So I was texting him though. But I was like, all right, cool. I'm at the club now. Bye.
It's a separation now.
Have a good night. I don't talk to him at all on Saturday. Don't talk to him at all. He doesn't contact me. I don't contact him. It's not that I consciously didn't contact him. I've been drunk for 2 days.
Yeah,
so
I'm recovering.
I was recovering on Saturday. Yeah. And then when I finally did like wake up from recovery, I went the fuck back outside. So I completely like it was not I'm intentionally not contacting him thing. It just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So Sunday comes and it's 3 p.m. on a Sunday. I'm actually going to a restaurant with one of those 3 friends that I was with on Thanksgiving, and I'm probably finna get drunk again. It's 3 p.m. on a Sunday.
Right.
I'm cooling. So, but I was like, oh, I haven't talked to him. Hey, babe, what you doing? He instantly. I would pull the text messages up because y'all know I'm a Scorpio. Y'all know I keep text messages dating back to 20.
I'm sure
2009 in case a nigga want to lie. I ain't even gonna do that though. But I promise you,
what this Negro say?
He says, yeah, just so you know, the next relationship you get in, you gonna get pregnant and
no.
I'm like, excuse me?
No.
Yeah, because anytime I stop messing with a female, she get pregnant right after. And
nigga, you not no voodoo in my life.
I'm like, did you just curse my coochie?
Like, he tried it.
So now I'm like,
what? Look, I'm clutching my pearl.
What the fuck is you? What's going on? So because so clearly he had a problem with not talking to me for 36 hours because it was exactly 36 hours. Like, you know, I'm a Scorpio. I'm like, no, let's be real technical about this shit. Right. It's been 36 hours and you didn't contact me. It's not like you contacted me and I missed your call and then I called you back. You feel some type of way. Right. You have felt some type of way, not from that Sunday, that Saturday, that Friday. That Since shit Thursday. Clearly started on Thanksgiving.
Or really 14 days before that.
Whatever, but you're not talking to me about it. And so I'm like, okay, what? Like, cause that's my response. Like, what? Like, I literally don't know what the fuck is what are we talking about right now?
What is this?
So then he calls me Thanos, saying that I just cut people off and I'm hot and I'm cold and all this Marvel Avenger ass fucking metaphors and shit like that. And I'm like, you just called me Thanos? And at the time, I hadn't had sex with all the zodiac signs. Mm-hmm. But after he called me that, I said, now I'm finna go collect the rest of these niggas like Infinity Stones. Yeah. And so what really fucked me up about that situation is because I felt like I didn't do anything wrong.
I don't think so.
I felt like I didn't do anything wrong because I gave you an opportunity to clarify what we had going on. Right. But I guess you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I wasn't overly emotional and I didn't like, I didn't do none of that. I was real chill with it. Right. You had a problem with me being chill because
being certain about your next decision. Yeah. That's like, what it was. Yeah. He felt small. He felt insecure in your life.
You basically told me what it was and I was like, okay.
And laughed at any future prospect of anything. Yeah. He laughed. He thought it was funny.
And I will say this. So fast forward, he has apologized. He did say that every time he dealt with me, I was a totally different person. Which makes sense. That's a good thing, literally dealt with each other every 4 to 5 years from the age of 14 for the last 20 years. Right. And the last time we dealt with each other was in 2021. So it was probably time for a comeback. I don't know.
It's about that time. It might rounding up next year.
I was recently looking at my pattern chart and it told me that now is a prime time for me to get into a relationship.
Yes, Venus is in Capricorn.
And also what it said was that the time period was from June of this year to February 6th of next year. February 6th is his birthday. No, wait, not February 6th. No, they said to February 4th. February 4th is his birthday because I was paying attention to that. And I'm like, but I'm not finna sit here and act like I feel like this the nigga I'm supposed to be with. I don't fucking know. I genuinely don't know. He is a Aquarius sun with a Scorpio moon. And I did run our bond in pattern. It said that our relationship is impactful or some shit like that, like influential. We do understand each other. Yeah. But it didn't say soulmate.
I don't feel like a Scorpio moon could be compatible with a Capricorn moon. Only because you all have different methods of feeling. Ways to understand your own emotions and how you feel about the world. Your perspective about the world is very, very different. Now I would have been turned off by the third interaction with him only because by number 3, he should have given you a little bit more than just the usual. He should have
but also I'm also thinking about the fact that how old were we, right? So you have 14, 19, 23, 28. Right. We are totally different fucking people. But right. Actually, he was not really a totally different person.
That's a problem. That's probably why he was so taken aback by you.
He was not really a different person. He's always been attractive. always been athletic, always been, he's always shown me respect.
Okay.
Except when he called me Thanos.
That was a little wild.
Yeah, like, nigga, like, you know I love Marvel movies. You gonna call me the worst motherfucker in the Marvel fucking universe? Like, what the?
Like, damn.
And you thought that wasn't gonna hurt my feelings?
To start the conversation off with, you're gonna get pregnant? Like, damn, nigga.
Yeah.
I live my coochie, first of all.
Now I feel like if I get pregnant, you damn near gotta help take care of the baby.
And he should. Free baby care. Like, what can he provide?
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know who my soulmate is. I hope my soulmate come get me soon, though. You said I need a Cancer. Welcome to Her Nut Matters, the podcast that dives headfirst into all things sex, pleasure, and empowerment. I'm Jody, your unapologetic guide to a more liberated sex life. Here we break down taboos, celebrate sexuality, and explore what it means to truly own your pleasure. So whether you're curious, kink-friendly, or just looking for ways to spice things up, you're in the right place. Now let's get to it.
A Cancer would be nice.
I'm interviewing a Cancer on Friday.
Yeah. I mean,
Cancer scare me.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Too much.
Are they too much or too much? Because I don't know the Cancer that do the most if they're not comfortable.
No, I'm not saying they do the most. I'm saying I think it's too much.
Oh, well, just, if not a Cancer sun, see what a Cancer placement might look like and how it might fit in your life. Because I'm not saying all Cancers are perfect as I am, but they might be able to fit in your life that gives you comfort, gives you ease, gives you a safe, soft place to land. And I don't know, just be nice to you, because sometimes you just need somebody that can give you that tough love without making you feel guilty or I'm not judged.
I'm not mad at that, because like I said, I'm super huge on not feeling judged for anything, because the moment that I feel like you judging me, I'm out. Like, that's not something that I'm going to deal with at this age. I know who I am. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I feel like what you choose to see in me is it tells a larger narrative about who you are as a person based on what you choose to see in me. So I don't allow people to really project onto me that don't matter. Like you said earlier, like something along the lines of, how can I be this self-aware and also embrace the fuck out of the shit that makes me not that good of a person?
Yeah.
And I think it's because I understand that concept of duality. Like, I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to be me. And I understand that I can say some shit that on the outside looking in seems contradictory. It didn't seem contradictory when I fucking said it or when I did it. Like, I'm very much a two things can be true type person.
Yes.
And I think that challenges other people to think outside of what's normative, because I am so far from normative.
Yeah, or at least what Western patriarchy says should be.
Yeah, for sure. I hate the patriarchy. Fuck patriarchy.
Yeah. And I love what you said, and I want to like affirm that, because a lot of women don't know that at any point in their life, like how certain they are about their decisions, how certain they are about themselves and who they are to people. A lot of people aren't aware or can discern that in a room. So I just want to give you your props for that. That's half the step of finding your soulmate, or letting your soulmate find you. Knowing yourself and letting them be attracted to that in its purest form.
Yeah. And that's why it's like, for a while, I'm like, okay, maybe my soulmate is in like my friend circle or something like that, because I don't be wanting to go get to know somebody anyways. And friendship is super important to me. Like, if I cannot have fun with you, I will not take this serious. Right. But also, I'm not 100% opposed to a non-conventional relationship model. I'm not opposed to exploring, anything outside of monogamy. And so with that comes a different understanding about the value that you bring to people's lives, because I do not expect that I will get everything that I want from one person. And I don't know, maybe it's an overcorrection, because I do have control issues, and I do like to feel like, all right, but that's also why I've recently said, like, I would like to explore the idea of having a primary partner and then having like secondary, and like, all right, cool, these are people that I play with every now and then, or these are people that I have deep, intimate conversations with, and maybe they gave me head. But
have you heard of the Progressive Love Academy?
No.
It's ran by this woman. Her name is Kenya. I want to call her Kenya Moore, but I obviously know that's not it.
Kenya Moore ain't did shit but show her titties on fucking TV for 20-something years.
And hire boyfriends. She ain't find her boyfriends. But this other Kenya, and I could send you her information, but she teaches that about open communication to have open love. And she had a TV show on WeTV where she was finding her second husband. It was a polygamous, or not polygamous, polyamorous. She don't even call them relationships. She just call them connections. And she has her primary husband, her primary partner, who she loves, respects, does everything with. But then she also has her two that one is available for her in one need, the other is available when she needs them in another need, and it works. And I follow her. I've been watching her work. I watch her lives just to learn about that type of communication, because I think everyone can value that type of transparency in your relationship.
That's what and that's what I truly seek, to be honest. Like, I want transparency. I want us to not feel trapped. I cannot feel trapped in another relationship. I want to feel like I don't want to ever feel like I'm watering myself down to appease anyone. So sometimes being alone is just easier than being with someone, especially when I know that I have a very large sexual appetite. Very large. And sometimes, actually, guys, I was about to lie again. Most times I enter situations because of the sex.
Okay.
And it's because I'm like, I don't want to stop having sex with this person. I don't think I really like them for real. Or maybe I do like them for real, but I love the sex. Like, I really love the sex, and I really don't want to stop doing this.
So I would advise have some tools after that moment. Like, okay, now that those feelings are out of the way, what else do I need? And kind of put those in place. Have some strategy how to maneuver like that sexual attraction with the romantic needs that you have. So I don't know yet what that may look like, but I could imagine that, all right, maybe right after sex, the first thing that you all do is watch a movie together, or something intimate, something else intimate. Maybe that's how you pull yourself out of that trance, out of that sexual daze that you may have. Next step was probably, okay, we're going to fuck and then go get some food outside instead of inside. Okay. The next time we're going to fuck and then we got a party to go to. My homegirl birthday party down the street or downtown or something like that. Have a strategy to snatch you out, because a lot of the beginning part of a relationship is discipline. How much can you really share and hold back so that you're not giving it all away too much, or slowing the progress that is possible.
Okay, so what would be something where I would be slowing my progress?
Not seeing your person who you just fucked as a person who's interested in you. I think that's a major thing that distracts us from building connections.
Wait, so we gotta look at them as somebody that's interested in us?
I mean, if you want to see them a couple more times out the month. And not just a fuck around every once in a while, because that's not, I mean, every person will not be able to do that for you. So if you really like that sex and you're like, okay, well, maybe they got a little going on. They check off these boxes. Let me have sex with them and see what else we can do.
Yeah, see, the sex box, you know how like you was like, oh, door 1, door 2, door 3. Sex is your door 3.
Yes.
Sex ain't my door 3.
But is it a key to the door? Because if it's a key, we can work with that. We just in a very healthy way, we can work with that. But again, it will be retraining how you interact, engage with, and participate in this connection that you may have.
Yeah.
And I'm only calling it a connection because we don't have a title for any of these things yet.
Yeah, they're not. There's no title. Sex be like the, you know how like you come through the screen door?
Yeah. We're not gonna say it's that easy flowing, but
it's not. I'm talking shit, y'all. I'm talking shit. Kinda. But it is, I promise you ain't going through no 2-3 doors.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not letting nobody get to that first door to begin with. So that's why it's like, okay, cool. Okay. If I feel like, y'all know how like y'all have like this big ass security gate that motherfuckers can't get through. If you can get past that gate, then I don't mind you going through the first sex door, because you had to go through
that hard gate.
To even get there.
I can see that, but long term goals in dating. And let me just be transparent and honest. I am not considering marriage in any of my relationships because I don't really want to be married right now. So that's not a long term goal. But what is a long term goal for me is companionship. I do want a travel buddy. I do want that +1 on my ticket every time I have something to go to.
Right.
It's a connection that gives me more than what I can give myself. Because I started off by saying date yourself. Yeah. So it has to be a little bit more than what I can give myself.
Right, for sure. I'm not mad at that. Because of course, like, you know, with me being a sex coach, I always have my clients set different goals, and based on where you are, that's going to determine how we go about goal setting. So I guess where you are in your dating journey, that also makes sense. I'm not in the pool. Right. So I guess the first step is to get in the pool.
I would say the first step is to dream. Imagine first.
Okay, let me imagine the pool. I can do that.
Yeah, what type of pool do you like? Do you like a nice crisp blue? Do you like heated pools? Do you like the umbrellas by the pool? Pool towels already set in place at the lounge chairs? Like what kind of pool do you want first?
A jacuzzi.
And then we're going to travel to go get that pool. We're going to find those.
Yeah. I ain't mad at that. Okay. You said, all right, my soulmate ain't a Pisces or a Leo or a Taurus. So, Mr. Niggas in my DMs, it's not you.
Yeah.
It's not you.
Or they got to work extra hard. It's extra hard to impress you. But it's still a very slim chance that they'll be picked.
Nobody impresses me. Yeah. I'm not easily impressed. I don't know, it'd be tricky. It's crazy because like I thought I liked 2 Capricorns.
They're on the mild end of attraction for you. For a Scorpio in general. But.
Yeah, I didn't like it was this one Capricorn I really did like, and I told him he was like I don't know if you be for real or not, and I was like, but I don't say shit I don't mean, so you don't ever. That's one thing I do not do.
Yeah, you don't
like
bullshit.
Even with this show, like as soon as I'm finna say something that's a lie, what do I say?
I'm about to lie.
I'm about to lie to you guys. Like I don't say anything that I don't mean. Like even when I'm angry.
Yeah.
If I say that shit angry,
You absolutely meant that.
I meant that. And I'm not going to apologize for saying anything that I said, because I meant exactly what I said. I probably yelled it, or it might have came out at the wrong time, but I still meant that shit.
Yeah.
And so, that Capricorn, I liked them. I felt like I could see there was potential there, but as soon as he showed me that he wasn't consistent, I was like, Mr. Nigga, you got me fucked up.
Yes,
and I'm straight.
A Capricorn that's not consistent is distracted. And you don't want no distracted Capricorn.
Yeah, and that's what, and I very much like, and that's literally what I did. I just got the fuck out of his way. Yeah. It was very much because I'm, here's the thing, you're not finna play with me. Because once I realized he was a Capricorn, and my Capricorn moon, I can relate to you.
Right.
The moment I saw the inconsistency, I was like, you think you finna tell me any fucking thing. You got your fucking mind. Yeah. I know it's other bitches in the picture. They can have you. I'm straight. Yeah. And I moved the fuck around. And I liked them. Mm-hmm. But also I'm like, okay, cool. Clearly not the only bitch you like. Clearly not the only bitch that like you.
Capricorns they can be really good partners because they're dedicated. Those are some dedicated lovers. A little boring to me, missionary type of people, but
no. Well, there was the Capricorn I really liked, and there was the Capricorn I liked, and the Capricorn I liked was very much missionary, and boring.
Yeah, that's why I got the fuck around.
Yeah, I was like, I could watch paint. Mm-hmm. I could make paint. And then watch it dry.
Yeah, the last Capricorn man that I've dealt with, I literally got him up off of me like in the middle of sex. Like, no, you can go. I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah, so I have not really interacted much with that boring situation.
But for all the Capricorns out there, you can still find love. You just need somebody exciting because they need a lot of motivation to get out of their shell. Capricorns don't like change. They're very needy at home. Like, they like cozy situations. So,
and I don't
know what they need.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like
it's hard to cater to that type of personality, especially when they believe that they have it all figured out and they plan over and over in their head, and they think that they're correct, and you try to do something different and they reject it immediately. So I don't know. Are you a Capricorn? Is he a Capricorn?
No.
Okay.
He's a Leo.
Oh, okay. Very fun over there.
Yeah. He's a cool dude.
Yeah. They generally are, for the most part.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
For the most part, until y'all crash out, and now everybody got to clear out the room.
Yeah. And I think I'm good at choosing friends, and I'm not good at choosing relationships.
Yeah. Keep that in mind too. Maybe that is your door one. Are they your friend first?
No, I definitely think that's my door one, and sex is the gate. Yeah. Sex is the first screen door. It's a screen door. You got to get through the security gate outside, then you got the screen door, and then you got the door. Nah, but for real, friendship is huge. It's huge on there. I cannot be in a relationship with anybody that is like, oh, you in the house all the time and I'm going outside with my friends. I could just go fuck my friends.
I mean, I say I always have one. You always gotta have one good
friend. I'm not fucking my friends no more.
But it's like one of those like
my friends no more.
Sideline friends. Not the friend that you go outside with, take pictures with. Like, no, we're cool.
I need to stop fucking my friends.
Oh my goodness.
I can't fuck my friends no more.
But you're comfortable with them. That's how they got to that point. So you like that.
I know.
Are these the Geminis? Okay. Like, no. You were already hanging out with them?
I promise you, Geminis, non-problematic. I actually ain't fucked with Gemini in a very long time.
Okay.
No, it's
they've had a hard year this year.
No, it's the other ones that's ruled by Mars.
Oh gosh. No, wait, ruled by Mercury? Because Geminis are ruled by Mercury with Virgo.
Scorpios are ruled by Mars.
Aries are ruled by Mars. Yeah, the Aries. Okay.
Yep.
And Scorpio is also ruled with Pluto, co-ruled with Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
Expansion, transformation.
Yep, but I mean, my Aries. Pluto is in Scorpio anyway, so
that was my Aries just interrupting the call.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sick of fiery situations though. I don't.
Yeah,
because I'm not someone that likes to argue, and I want things to kind of like. I'm very much I said what I said.
Yeah.
Very much I said what I said. So I don't like I hate arguing by all means. Like, yeah. I am very much the type of person that would have typed out a full response, delete response, and just say, okay. Because I do not like arguing that much. And also as someone who hides emotions, anger is still emotion. Frustration is still emotion. All of those are still emotions, and you're getting those out of me.
And anger is just grief.
Me off. So now I'm like, why do I feel some type of way behind you? Now I'm mad because I feel some type of way, and so now I'm just not gonna talk to you at all.
Yeah.
So.
See, the fire signs, I am attracted to them because they're so expansive. They're so light in a way that it's not too serious. That's why I feel like they're here in my life right now for a particular reason. They want me to be confident. They want me to be well-spoken and like get myself out there and don't hold back. But where they fail as lovers is that they're self-centered. It's too aggressive. It's too my way or the highway. Everyone is not built to handle fire. So, and
I'm a fixed sign. I'm real cool, like, cause you wanted your way or no way. Yeah. No way then.
And I'm a cardinal sign. I'm like, you didn't even have to take it there. See, you're taking it the next step. Now I have to take it the next step. And that's why being Aries, Cancers and Aries usually crash out. Because we're all trying to top each other's next emotion. Just really big. But Aries also, like, they're like little babies. They're very childish. They're like the 3-4-year-old that runs around the house and tantrums and then cries on your lap, and then now you have to hug and cradle them to sleep. They're just like that. And anybody that can handle that type of love, handle that type of passion, Aries is all for them. Yeah.
All right.
It might be a Libra. It might be a Libra because it damn sure ain't a Cancer.
I mean, well, those are sister signs, the Aries and Libra.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Y'all. I do think I'm getting closer to a point where I want to be in a relationship. Not gonna hold y'all. Y'all know sex is super important to me. If the sex is not good, I am going to bounce. I've been in relationships off sex alone. Sex will keep me around.
Yeah.
Longer than I'm supposed to.
Surely keeps me happy.
Way longer than I'm supposed to be. Sex will keep me around. I don't know. It's crazy because, like I said, the closest I felt like I was to actually like being in getting to a relationship was with that Aquarius, and he fucked that shit up. Laugh at me. Yeah. I promise you ain't gonna be laughing. I'm gonna be laughing.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna be laughing. And that's what happened. Like, and I wasn't even I wasn't even on some
not intentionally.
Yeah, maybe subconsciously, but not it wasn't consciously for sure.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, Pattern said he ain't my soulmate anyway, so I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, and a good connection is just that, a good connection.
Yeah, maybe he's supposed to be my secondary partner, not my primary partner. I'm still looking for a primary partner.
Or he might have been your past life partner too. I have radically accepted that in a few of my situations with folks, and they're just not for this. And it took a shroom trip for me to realize that. Like, it feels like I can't grab them right now because this lifetime I'm meant for someone else. And it hurts our feelings every time. Like, me and the guy, it hurts our feelings all the time because we come together, we have to separate. We come together, we have to separate. Back in each other's lives. Now we're distant for 2-3 years. So
it's giving Hancock.
Yeah.
It's giving Hancock.
It's giving Erykah Badu Next Lifetime. How you remember in the video, she kept seeing the same man, and then the next lifetime she saw that man from the previous lifetime that she couldn't get, and it just was cyclical like that.
That's very depressing.
It's tormenting if you can't radically accept that this type of love is not supposed to be felt deeply.
Y'all, I am not closer to a resolution over here.
It takes time. It really does. Like, it takes time to retreat, heal your own traumas from past relationships.
Okay. What if you actually met your soulmate and you still can't be with them?
That's not your soulmate.
But what if it is?
Your soulmate will get you. They won't leave you. But I also think the soul tie part of the soulmate is important. Like, your spirits have to be connected in order to feel relevant or whole, fulfilled.
I agree. Basically, I'll say this. Pattern told me that I know my soulmate. Like, I do random matches with people, and Pattern told me that this person was my soulmate.
I don't trust Pattern all the time.
You don't trust Pattern?
Not all the time, but because they don't.
You said I should try Libra.
I do. And I still think that because
Pattern
Libras
told me my
can handle the chase.
Pattern told me I know a Libra. That's my soulmate.
I truly believe it. And you know who's my favorite Libra Scorpio couple? Nelly and Ashanti.
Oh,
they
that's cute.
are my favorite. Do you see how happy Nelly is right now? I ain't never seen all 32 of his teeth that many times in his life before getting back with Ashanti. He was depressed for many years. And he talked about that, like how it took a lot of work to get her to finally get her to trust him again. But once they got back locked in, inseparable. And now just watching them build a life together is so satisfying as a matchmaker to see, because that's what it looks like to wait on love. That's what it looks like to keep working and working on yourself, which translates or transforms your relationships and how you want to be with a person. How do you still how do you still stay relevant in someone's life after so many years? And it's by working on yourself. And I think Nelly and Ashanti did that. Now I love to see a marriage come out of this, or some type of like big grand gesture of love come out of this from Nelly, just so I can be like, yeah, I told y'all this is a forever thing.
I mean, I thought they was already engaged or some shit like that, right?
I don't think they're engaged. I ain't seen no engagement pictures or nothing. I want it grand. I want it big.
Cause she's a Libra. I don't know. I'm not even finna sit here and act like I follow either of them on social media. Shout out to them though. Yeah. When I see that, you know, the celebrity shit on like the Shade Room. I don't even follow Shade Room, but it pops. It just pops up on your timeline. So I love love. I love the idea of love.
Yes.
I love the idea of love. The actual practice of it, like love in that way.
Well, what makes you so like nonchalant about it, or kind of not as, what am I trying to say? Like,
why do I love the concept and not the practice?
Yeah, like, why is it not that deep for you? Like, you know,
I think a lot of shit is better as a concept than in actual practice.
Okay, that's that Scorpio shit.
Love.
How did you get to that thought process? What was that thought process to get to that conclusion? Because the idea of love comes out of the practice of love. No one knows love until you watch it in action. So I'm curious.
I think, and it's gonna sound crazy because of how I view everything, but the word love overused. Mm-hmm. The practice of love undervalued. Okay. The practice of love is also tainted. It's tainted. Very much under conditions, right? Okay. When I love, I can love you and I can dislike you. I can love you and I cannot want shit to do with you. I think those can exist. I'm very I know that when I love, it is very deep. And so love typically frustrates me.
Okay. Yeah.
I get frustrated with love mainly because when it is that deep, I'm not able to express the depths of it.
Okay.
In a way that is not making me uncomfortable. Because I am very uncomfortable with expressing emotions. Especially those that are tied to vulnerability, and love is tied to vulnerability and safety and these ideas around how you are connected to this person.
Right. I can agree.
And you cannot control it. Like once it's there, it's there. And I don't like things that I can't control. That's why I don't like to deal with my emotions, because I cannot control my emotions and I don't know how to process my emotions. So I tuck them. Mm-hmm. So that's what I think.
Erykah Badu once said, "You don't fall in love, you rise in love." So at its core, love is the action, it's the practice, it's the expression. So if your love is so deep, I would ask, well, what's your favorite way to love someone?
Acts of service.
I meant is it being there for them when you know they might be stressed in the day? Is it, well, you say acts of service.
That's why I say acts of service. I show up for people. That's the only way I show you that I love you.
And that's the deepest form of your love.
Yeah, I will show anything that you need, no matter the time of the day. Call and wake me up at my sleep. Okay. I'm throwing something on and I'm straight there. I'm very much a I got you person. Okay. So I'm not getting you no gifts. I'm not, I'm not finna say a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
If I say it, I mean it. But I'm not that person that's finna overly, tell you how I feel type person. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Not someone that is overly touchy. But I'm gonna show up.
Yeah. So when you say it's tainted, what is tainting the idea or the notion of love for you?
What's tainting it?
Yes.
The fact that people think love is finite. The fact that people don't view love as something that is in abundance and you can give freely. The fact that people don't weaponize love. And I think it's being misused. You're infatuated with me. You like the idea of me. You don't love who I am. Because to love somebody means that it's not just the good shit that you love about me. It's the bad shit too. Like you have really I accept my bad shit. Yeah. And I said that in the beginning, like, no, look, I got some shit.
You know your shit.
Right. Like, but I know it. Yeah. Can you appreciate the fact that that's how my brain works? Yeah. And love that. And that's why I feel like, nah, motherfuckers ain't. I feel like I honestly do not think that any man that I've been in an actual relationship with has actually loved me. You can't love me if you don't really know me. And I've never allowed anyone to truly, truly know me. I've recently gotten to a point where I am being more of myself, but there's always
that layer
that nobody has been able to penetrate. So
yeah, and I definitely agree that things that other people can do can taint your perspective of love, but I just encourage you to keep exploring what it feels like, what it may look like for you, because love is change. It always changes. God has changed because God is love. So if you are open to, how can I say this? If you are open to letting someone love you in a safe, respectful, fulfilling way, how will you accept it instead of rejecting it? I would encourage you to, dare I say it, just try. Fake it till you make it with a person. That gets through it. Just to see, like I love these niggas. But just to see what the uncomfortable does for you.
Let's try this on for size.
Because you've been comfortable saying no for so long. You've been comfortable putting that guard up.
Right. No, not you.
Because I mean, Oprah Winfrey Network, I definitely got a bone to pick with them for that Black Love show, because it could have been made in a much different way. Mm-hmm. Ready to Love, I got a bone to pick with them because they're not helping Black people, Black singles find love in healthy ways. But I hope to use my business as a model and a tool for people to explore love in different ways. Yeah. At every point in their life, whether they're single, married, just dating, just fucking. Like, I want them to explore what love is, because we love a lot and we don't recognize what that love might look like.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not mad at that. Like, I can, like I said, the way in which my love is kind of like super deep is to the point where, like, because you know how people say, like, okay, the only people that really receive unconditional love is kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When I love somebody, I love them how I would love my kid. Yeah. Like, in the sense that, like, you just pissed me off. We just got into it. If you call me right now and tell me that you need me, I'm there. Yeah. It's not
that's pure love.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know that the love that I, like, and here's the thing, y'all. I done dealt with my share of niggas. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could count on a couple fingers how many niggas I told I love them. Yeah. Because I don't be saying that shit. Yeah. And I've never been the one to say it first. And even if they said it to me, it wasn't like me saying, like, I love you too. I didn't immediately. I just was like, yeah. Of course you do. Because
why wouldn't you?
Of course you love me.
But love shouldn't be given out freely either. It took 9 months for a child to be born. Yeah. It won't happen like instantaneously. Mm-hmm. It takes time, and you have to, like Erykah Badu say, rise in it. You have that foundation of who you are as people. You join together. It's a harmonious connection that you're growing in. You're literally becoming a whole new person in this love.
I've never experienced a love in a relationship context where I felt like it was making me better.
And And that's the next step. That's what I want for you.
Yeah, I want that shit. Yeah. I want it for me too. Shit. And here's the thing. I am someone that reflects on this shit a lot because I do think it has, I'm a traumatized ass motherfucker. And that's why I'm this funny. So I have to be honest with myself. That's why I'm honest with you. I have to live in my truth, and I have to be honest about this, because if I am not honest with myself, then I cheat myself out of the best possible life I can have, because I was lying and I'm making decisions based off lies. So now I'm miserable, or I'm nothing is going to be in the best possible case scenario for me because I'm lying and everything is being built off a lie. So I have to be honest with myself. And so the niggas of my past, if you're listening to this, it wasn't you, it was me. No, it was y'all niggas. No, but seriously, I don't recall a love that was like, I was like, oh, this feel good.
Yeah.
That shit don't feel good.
Your next level in life, you will receive that because you are creating a space in your life for that. Mm-hmm. If it's on your mind, it will come around. And I would say it really does start with dating yourself. Breaking down those things about yourself, I think, will help your dating experiences. It will help your dating goals, certainly, because I know exactly who I am and what I need. But beyond that, I know what I need from someone else, not just in general from myself.
Yeah. It's a lot of shit that I haven't experienced. It's a lot of shit that I have experienced. Mm-hmm. But I definitely know that I will say this, because I'm such a self-aware person, I don't think it's gonna take much for me to find somebody. That's why I think I don't get in the pool. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't get in the pool, not because I can't float.
And that's powerful. That's powerful in the dating world. To know yourself as a woman and make the decisions like, I'm going to fuck with that one. No, I'm not going to fuck with that one. That's powerful, because men don't have that luxury, unfortunately. They have to go out and find somebody and bring them into their world. They have to do that. But we don't have that. We can move and flow as much as we need and want in this life.
Yeah, for sure.
So I say it's definitely like incremental. It's not going to happen overnight. You definitely have to give yourself grace, because any romance is a challenge, whether you're romancing yourself or someone else. Mm-hmm. But invite them into your world. Research. If anything, research. Every nigga is not going to be the one, but that one at least got 47% more than the other one. Okay. This one, he's halfway there. He's missing 1 or 2 notches to get to 80%. Okay. Research, shuffle them out. Sometimes it might be a full basketball roster. Sometimes you only got enough for a pickup team.
So the idea of dealing with multiple niggas is, but also understand that I can't win if I don't play the game. Yeah. I get it.
And it's so fun. It's so fun.
I know from what I've heard. Mm-hmm. I haven't dated like for real in a while. So I guess it's time for me to get in the pool. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to find someone, I guess. Yes. Whatever.
Pick up 2 and compare them. Pick one that you like. Pick one that he's on the fence. You're on the fence about, and switch them out. Okay, this one made it this week. This one didn't. Cut them out. This one stays. Got a new one. All right, this one fucking up this week, but this one's doing really good. Cut this one out. Keep rotating like that. If you can't handle more than 2, keep 2 and rotate in and out as much as you need.
I'm good at juggling. Yeah, it's not even that. It's oh my God. I don't be having the energy.
Keep it player. Keep it pimp.
I be so tired of the same conversations. Like, I feel
so
like
don't have them.
Yeah.
Don't have them. Say something random. Or I'll stop talking and then they'll be like, damn, where'd you go? I got bored. Did you see this YouTube video? I will change the subject on them. I told one Scorpio nigga, he probably watches your stuff because he be around, but I told him, like, you're boring. He came to Chicago all the way from Atlanta just to do nothing. He's like, I don't like to go out. I just like to sit in the house. You're not with me then.
Take your ass back to Atlanta.
Go back home because you came to Chicago to sit in the
I don't really like
hotel.
Scorpio men. I don't really like them.
I love them. They just disappear.
Nah, you fuck them and then you move on with your life. Yeah, that is the Scorpio tale.
They always want to marry me though, but they can never keep up. They always run away and then apologize. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I've had my share of Scorpios. Yeah. I do not recommend.
Yeah.
No, never again. Okay, all right. Well, what I've come to the conclusion on with this episode is that I might be the problem. I might be the problem in my dating situation. But also, I'll say this. That's not really an epiphany. So that's okay, not really that's not really the conclusion that I came to, because that was what the fuck I knew from the beginning. Like, duh, I'm the fucking problem. I be telling people, like, they be like, oh, why woo woo? I'm the problem. I know I'm the problem because but I also don't think I am a problem. I am the problem. I'm not a problem, because I can actually be with anybody.
And you said none of your men disrespected you. That's also very telling.
No, like, no, men don't disrespect me. Also, anybody that I've had before, I can have again.
Oh, talk that.
Except the one that blocked me. So
you're a good problem.
Except the one that blocked me. And not because he wouldn't want to, you know what I'm saying? It was, his feelings was hurt. Yeah, like, he's acting emotionally. Like, so that's that.
Yeah.
But I got to figure out what exactly it is that I want. And the only way for me to figure out what I want is to figure out what I don't want. And in order to figure out what I don't want, I actually got to date you niggas. And that is a very tough pill for me to swallow, and I don't typically have problems swallowing things. So
it's a little thick for you, but
like, I
don't think it's gonna be too tough.
Like, I don't normally gag, but got a date. Gotta give you guys my time.
Just a little bit. Even if it's not every day, just a little
it's bit. It's not gonna be every day. Yeah. That's not the if I ever have to give you my time every day, then we're married. We're married. Yeah. So we wouldn't be talking about this dating shit. Like, we're married, and now I don't have a choice, because that's like I have to see you. We live together. Do you have to talk though?
No.
Okay, right. See, I'm so good with being around someone and not speaking.
Yeah,
like,
same.
I'm so cool with that. Like, don't ever feel like you got to talk to me all day every day just because we around each other.
I was thinking about you when I was watching this video, and it's a YouTube video. Or I love in the afternoon. They know I have a break from work.
No, I'm saying, like, even when we living together, I don't want to talk to you every day.
I mean, by that point, it's not a requirement, because you already bagged the man. He already bagged you, so
this nigga, come up here and mime, okay? Like,
pass notes and shit. Not you gonna be the post-it note couple. You know how couples leave the post-it notes on the mirror, on the wall,
would love that.
The refrigerator.
I would love. I swear to God,
people do it. People do it. I know a couple right now. They just
if a nigga just, you know, even before we moved together, like, you got keys to my crib, you just went in my house and then put post-it notes all over the fucking place.
Yes,
I would be in love.
Yes,
I would be in love, because I like shit like that.
I know men that do that.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's going to be for you. However you want your relationship, that's exactly how it's going to be.
Okay, so you said I gotta envision it. I gotta dream it.
Yes.
Okay, I have to
truly imagine.
I have to visualize the type of relationship I want. I know what the fuck I don't want, and that's all the shit that I've had.
That's a great start. It's a great start.
Oh, the shit that I've had, I want like pieces from the different niggas that I've dealt with.
Yeah.
But only certain niggas. Like it's like 4 niggas.
Yes.
I want like a piece of them 4 niggas wrapped into one like super nigga.
Yes.
So
can I offer something to you?
Yes.
So the dating coach had a dating coach. And one of the things she told me to do was write down all the men that you liked, that you dealt with in your life.
All the ones that I liked?
That you liked something about them.
Okay.
Write them down.
All right.
Even if you have a roster, write them down. Column, their name, all the things you like. Circle the most important ones. Your next list are all the ones that are circled. That's the list that you start from. That's ground zero for you.
Okay, wait. Let me repeat that to you so I can make sure I understand, right?
Okay.
All right. So write down the names of the niggas.
Yes.
And then I'm going to categorize those niggas by the ones I like and the ones I don't like.
Yes.
Now, the list that I'm throwing away the ones I don't like.
Right.
Now, the list I do like, now I'm categorizing what it was I liked about them.
Yes. From the superficial to the extremely deep.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
Yep.
I still don't think it's going to, I still feel like it's going to be that much that I need.
That you require. I mean, well, let me give you my list. I had from the superficial, he must be like, he must have hair, some hairstyle, Okay, I love hair.
Not a bald nigga.
Not a bald man.
Oh, I feel like bald niggas is very mature.
Probably, but I won't ever find out because I don't like it. I don't like it.
I've had some real good head from some bald niggas.
I don't know. I don't even. I'm not attracted to it, so I can't even.
Them some mature coochie eating ass. It's baby boy fault.
Let me get one on the roster.
He was a bald 20-year-old eating coochie as an apology. These bald niggas was out there training. Yeah, I'm talking about Jody from Baby Boy.
Oh, yes, okay.
He was a bald 20-year-old eating coochie as an apology. He slapped the shit out of her and ate a coochie. All's forgiven. Man,
that is true. I can't get past the shine though. I can't get past that shine. Like,
so they gotta put baby powder on their head or something?
They gotta have something. They gotta have something to grip, to grab, to hold, to massage into, with oils.
Yo, smack that head.
They can keep the milk duds away from me and away from my cooch. I need something because for me, hair shows me.
I massage that bald head of yours. And plus, sometimes they be like, here's the thing. They don't be bald because they ain't got no hair up there. They be bald because they ain't got no hair right here.
Oh my God. And that's even worse because what if the little peach fuzz come in? Now I see the reason. Now I'm really turned off.
But you gonna be able to see that anyways. Like you can kind of look at the texture, like the discoloration of their head. You know why these niggas is bald because they hairline is right here. That's why they bald.
I need my man to have hair because I need to have some type of comfort knowing he takes care of himself.
Okay.
So he got to have a little something, even if it's like a light fade or a little. You get extra points if you have locks.
Them bald niggas be having real good beard routines too. Look, I'm not opposed to a bald nigga.
I ain't seen a bald man with a beard. Like not in person. Real life.
All these bald niggas be having beards.
I can show you what I don't.
I've ran into, and I don't run into a lot of bald niggas. I don't want y'all to think I'm just at Baldies R Us shopping for bald niggas. But
you've seen some with thick beards.
Okay, Capricorn, Sagittarius, bald niggas, beards. Yeah. Look, it's not their fault. They hair won't fucking grow on top. But that shit,
it's not about them.
They do what they need to do for that beard. They better.
And I think that's also a disconnect too, because hair one place, it's just no. I just need it on the head because I don't want to be like roasting my man in my head every time he come in the room. So
baldness, nigga.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Not you just gonna keep telling him he ain't got no hair.
Okay, all
right. So you don't. Okay, no bald niggas. What else?
Yeah, but I also have something very specific. Like I need them to be from the city but live in a suburb. It's very weird, but I've had some crazy experiences, and I want them to have their home in the suburb right now because I need quiet when I go over there at night.
Okay.
I'm still in the city. Now, I'm not saying that I won't talk to a man that's in the city, but from my experience, the guys that I know that are from the city and move out into the suburbs, they give me a better experience. So that's one of my very specific like requirements. And as wild as that list may be, I found one. I found 3 actually this year, and it's been wonderful talking to them.
Okay, all right.
One is a Scorpio.
No bald
he ran
nigga.
away, but
he ran away.
Yeah, he disappeared for a little bit.
Okay, all right. No bald niggas from the city live in the suburb. What's another one? Because those 2 is already. I'm like, okay, cool. That's your list.
He gotta have all his teeth. No missing side tooth. It's a requirement of mine too. I feel like, again, you taking care of yourself, and your parents cared about your teeth too. You come from a family of love.
Okay. All right. All right. I know a couple of the things that gotta be on my list. You gotta have a gun.
Okay.
I like niggas with guns.
Yes.
That is, if you don't
know how to work it, you can't be for you. Yeah.
Because you ain't using my gun.
Yeah.
If something happen, you not finna reach for mine.
And see, that's a hard requirement for you. That would be like, circled bold on your list.
Yeah, like it's very...
They gotta have something to protect you and your family.
You gotta have a gun.
And themselves.
Yeah, you gotta have a gun. That sounds funny as hell.
We're from Chicago.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that sound gotta have.
And I'm over here like, yeah.
You ain't messing with no average chick.
Okay, you want to fuck the swoop?
I swear to God, I just asked Boogie, why the fuck did Nicki Minaj say that? She was like, you ain't messing with no average chick. Pop.
Because she was trying to show she was down as fuck with girl.
Nikki,
I was just listening to that DJ Khaled album too.
Oh my God, that shit blew me so fucking hard because I was like, why the fuck she pop? Like, oh, okay, Nikki.
But the damn video, she's in lingerie
that's
doing this shit.
That's what I'm like, you ain't messing with no average chick. Pop. Okay, not for real. You gotta have a gun.
Yeah.
You have to be a dad.
Okay.
I'm not dating a guy that's not already a dad.
Yeah.
How you treat your kids is an important indicator of how you would treat me.
Very much so.
And I'm already a mom.
Yeah.
And I'm not really trying to give nobody no kids. So come with your own plus 1 or 2.
Yes.
So gotta be a dad.
Are you writing this down for her?
Gotta be a dad. So gotta have a gun, gotta be a dad. Gotta be enterprising.
Okay. Yes.
Enterprising is important. It's very important to me because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a podcaster. I need someone that understands that.
And can scale that.
Yeah. So those are 3 things. You gotta be funny. You gotta be funny. I cannot be your entertainment because you're gonna laugh here.
Yeah.
But I can't be the only funny motherfucker. You gotta be. I like to laugh. I just posted this, reposted this or whatever. If we kick it and I don't laugh, I'm never kicking it with you ever again.
I'm not coming back over here
because I laugh by myself. Like I literally be in the house, in the crib by myself, think of something, gets to laughing, or I say something, or I think like I laugh by myself. So if we not laughing together, I don't want this. I don't like no. Like I don't want nothing like that. And And also, honestly, I want a nigga that's gonna take care of me.
That can handle responsibilities.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never dealt with a nigga that I felt like really took care of me. And that's what I want. Like I'm tired of being the person that takes care of everybody. Yeah. Like in every situation, from family to friends to like I'm tired. I'm tired, and I don't feel like I have someone that has me. Yes, I've never been in a relationship with someone and I was like, okay, you got me, and I don't gotta worry about nothing. I don't gotta think about nothing. I can relax and feel confident in that. So that's huge. Feeling like this person is this you got me. So I don't gotta worry about shit because you got it.
Yeah, I know my man gonna take care of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't, you know how motherfuckers like, oh, I be my man. I just never. Never had that. Yeah, never had it. Never. The next level
is gonna bring that.
Yeah. I've always been the person that took care of other people, and way before I became a mom, I was taking care of my siblings. So that's huge for me. I will not date the youngest child, and I will not date the middle child.
Okay, that's my stipulation too. I won't date the oldest though. Won't do the oldest.
I damn near have to date the oldest.
You're an oldest child? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm the oldest child. I have to date the another oldest child. I will not date a middle child anymore. You doing too much. You want attention too much. You crave attention too much. Yes. I'm straight on that.
And they always fighting for justice. They're always fighting for justice. Yeah. Like, they should even like that right now. Like, calm down.
Birth order is so important. And then the you can't be the youngest. The baby, oh my God, you are used to shit, just everybody dropping every fucking thing for you, and it won't be me.
Yeah.
So I feel like, so gotta be the oldest child.
Has to be a dad.
Or an only child. Oldest child or only child.
I can do only children. I can do
that. But I like oldest because you have a similar outlook on life as me, in the sense that typically when you are the oldest, you had to take care of motherfuckers for a significant amount of your life. So that same kind of, if I want a motherfucker to take care of me, I'm not looking at the youngest child, because unless there's a huge ass age gap, like your siblings,
technically they the only child.
Technically you the only child. Yeah. Technically you the only. If it's like a 15-year age gap, you grew up by your fucking self. These ain't your siblings for real. They like your aunties and uncles. Like, it don't even, like, and that's how black family work anyways. Like, is you really calling all your auntie, if y'all the same age, they your cousins. They not. Like, that's black math.
Truly.
But those are my things. So gotta have a gun, gotta be a dad, gotta take care of me. Like, I cannot. I'm not building another nigga.
Please don't.
I'm not. I can't. I don't have the capacity to do it at this age.
You have children. You're already building people.
Yeah.
You're already building people up.
Yeah, I'm straight. Like, let's build these little humans. I'm not building a big one.
Yeah.
I'm straight on that. And what else I say?
You said take care of you.
Take care of me.
Only child. Has to be a dad.
Only child or oldest. Mostly oldest child. Has to be a dad. Gotta have a gun.
Has to be funny
and enterprising. Funny and enterprising.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 6.
That's a great list to start with.
That's 6.
Now, when you go out into the dating world and you're checking off that list, you were going back to that list in your journal every night after your date, and you checking it off. The man that has all those requirements. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Here come a superficial one. You can't be short.
Yeah, that's.
You can't be short. And here's the
short
thing.
men have big dicks.
I'm not denying that. You can't, and by short I mean you have to be, honestly, I'm only 5 feet. So to be taller than me, you don't have to actually work that hard.
Right.
I'm not saying
5'8", 5'9".
At least.
Okay.
5.
And that's average for 8. A man.
That's
so
what I'm saying. Like,
very doable.
That's what I said. You just can't be short. I didn't say you gotta be tall.
Yeah.
I was like,
he ain't gotta be freakishly tall. Like,
no, like I fucked with a nigga that was 6'4" before. Tall. I typically attract tall men because I am short.
Yeah.
So I've dated a lot of 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". Like I've dated the 6 feet niggas majority of the time.
Yeah.
I'm just asking that when I put on heels, you still taller than me.
Yeah.
And I do wear stripper heels. So
you gotta be at least 6-7 inches taller than me.
Gotta be at least 7 inches taller than me because my heels, the tallest heels that I possess, make me 5'6".
Okay.
So you gotta be 5'7.5", at least.
A full 5'8", not that fake 5'8" that men try to do.
Yeah, not that. Oh, everybody is 2 inches taller. Bullshit. No. You gotta be at least that. I
think that's a great list to start with. Like, you have enough to build a roster, build your inhabitants of your pool. But I was gonna say, like, when you do find that person that does cross the list off, that's when you give them the key to your door or your gate. That's when they've earned it, essentially. Like, okay, you at least check off the superficial, the things that I can see on top, but now let's go a little deeper. How do we communicate every day? How do I hear you talk to your mom or your dad or your kids or your siblings or your friends? Do you argue with all of them? Are you the contrarian of the group? Like, those kind of things you'll get to see next.
I hate a back and forth ass nigga.
I hate a nigga who just has something to say. Like,
shut the fuck up.
Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit.
No, for real. No, I don't like I told y'all, I don't like arguing. So that back and forth shit.
Yeah.
If I tell you,
just shut up
baby,
in the conversation.
You got it. You won't get it. You won't get a reaction out of me. And now we into it because you want to argue because you sassy and I'm not.
Right.
So, yeah. But, all right. I guess I have some, And here's the thing. The one thing I didn't talk about is sexual compatibility. And that's because I'll instantly drop a nigga if we're not sexually compatible anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I know the shit. I know based on how somebody talked to me if we sexually compatible or not.
Yeah.
I was just telling Precious, I'm like, anytime a guy knows that I'm a sex coach and then the way in which he chooses to ask me questions or chooses to get to know me, I'm instantly turned off. Like, I hate when a nigga basically tries to get me to sex coach him into pleasuring me.
That's why I'm cringing because like, why? This is not your opportunity. You did not pay for a class from me. So no.
And I be telling motherfuckers, but you're a sex coach. Teach him.
For
a
fee. There's a fee to learn
I don't
what
want
I teach.
to. That's not what I want to do. I want you to be equipped enough to where you're going to pick up on shit without me actually having to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Just on some like, oh, okay, cool. I'm paying attention. I'm observing. And then we having conversations and then, okay, cool.
Right.
Like, I'll volunteer to share certain shit with you. I am not finna teach you everything about sex. Get the fuck on.
Yeah, you playing with my time right now.
You don't want to date me. You want me as a coach and you should pay for my services. I'm straight. Like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah, that makes me cringe because, like, as much as you want to be there for your partner, I am not in the business of answering stupid questions. And I think that's a flaw of mine where I lose empathy in my relationships. I don't want to, like, give you the guidebook. I want you to already have some knowledge and then we grow from there.
Right.
I cringe when you said when men find out you're a sex coach, they have all these questions because it's unfair to you. It's unfair to what you just tried to do with these people, how you just tried to like talk to them and welcome, invite them into your world. And they just, it's a slap in the face almost.
Yeah. Well, I'm sick of talking about my terrible dating life. And
it's not terrible. I just gotta reroute some things.
Yeah. I expect, what's today? It's November 13th. I expect to be in a relationship in the next 6 months.
You can do it.
Well, okay, yeah. 6 months. I'll give myself 6 months. Because at this point, it's a numbers game. Now I just gotta get out here and date. And the more people I date, the more likely I'll be in a relationship in the next 6 months. So
that is true.
That's what I'm gonna do. I got my criteria. Like I said, if the motherfucker don't make it past those thingies, I'm not gonna fuck them anyways, and then I could just go about my life.
Yep. It's already a hard no.
Yeah, it's already a hard no, because if I don't like, if you not funny, that means we not friends, and I'm not comfortable, and I'm not fucking you. So yeah. And yeah, but once we get to the sex part, y'all know I got requirements with that. But yeah, we're only talking about the compatibility aspect for right now. But I think the takeaway here is that in order for me to do that, of course, all of the shadow work that I'm always doing on myself, all of the reflective shit that I'm always doing, all of those things are going to feed into the how I go about the dating scene and how I go about entering relationships and how I go about sexual relationships. So yeah, that's all we have for today's episode. This was a long one, so actually going to split this into 2 different parts. So, tell the people how they can find you, how they can learn more about your business. A lot of people that listen to my show are like, they like talking about astrology and shit like that anyway. Oh, yes. So, yeah, tell them how they can find you.
Okay, well, yes, thank you so much for having me again. This was an amazing conversation. You are not doomed in love. Nobody is doomed in love. You can always rise in it. You can follow me on Instagram. My personal page is thereal.jpg, but for all of my dating relationship information, it's at Surely Made Match. To join the database, you can go on www.surelymadematch.com. And that's surely like all the way spelled out, not abbreviated or anything. And then also I want to say that we will have a table at Jody's event, Her Nut Matters, on the 27th. So you can meet me in person and we can talk about all these things that we might have mentioned today, or you can just sign up for the database and get a free sucker.
Not they coming out for, can I get the free Tootsie Roll Pop? I mean, get it. Did you ever try to see how many licks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Not exactly.
Oh.
Have you?
Yes. I think I have a problem. Almost anything sexual that you could have did with some candy as a kid.
You did it?
I did it. Like, I was licking the Tootsie Pops and I was unwrapping Starburst with my tongue, and
that I did do.
The
cherry stems and shit.
Definitely tying cherry stems with my tongue. I've been good with my mouth for a very long time now. I have gotten my reps in way before I started sucking dick. I just liked doing shit with my mouth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a word for it. I don't know yet.
A word for
enjoying doing things with your mouth. Erotic or non-sexual.
Yeah. I think I just like using my tongue.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either. What did God say? The power of the tongue.
Yeah, I'm like, look, this mouth gonna be the reason you come and the reason you go.
Yes,
ma'am. That's now, but for real, we gonna break this episode up into 2 because it was a long one, and yeah. As always, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you are rating the show, leaving a review. I didn't drop one episode tonight, like tonight the day we recorded type shit. Like I gotta get this shit out to y'all. So yeah. As always, thank you for like I said, tuning in. If you want to stay up to date with all things Jody, you can follow me on Instagram, JODYPRHOE. And yeah, let's continue to shift our mindsets, turning limiting beliefs to liberating beliefs, one nut at a time. I'll see y'all later. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to Her Nut Matters. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share the pleasure with others. Follow us on Instagram at Her Nut Matters to stay updated on everything we have going on. Remember, pleasure is power. Go out there and own yours. Catch you next time.